Hello once again. My name is Kaz.
And I am the Great Kiwi, princess of the land of the Moonland.
They made you a princess already?
You know, I did a little bit of politicking.
The three wise men, hmm? I used to listen to them once in a while. The demon lord Odin. Years ago, he hid his status and worked for them as a servant.
How? He's so large!
Too. But he deceived the wise men and stole the secrets of the jewels. The wise men were absolutely furious, but I was stunned. I mean, this was the boy who had been sweeping my floors.
There you go. He did handiwork because he was huge.
And did you see him? He did a little bit of a
There are too many people who go to the netherworld before they die. For one thing, it's almost impossible to breathe that dismal and depressing air.
You think you know everything.
It does, he's a frog. Frogs know everything.
Frog knowledge.
I am holding a frog
Near
right
the netherworld,
now. Really?
a system of caverns turns into a labyrinth that makes it impossible to navigate. It is said that even if someone makes a map, the queen erases it with a thought.
Yeah, that's Hokum.
It seems that the demon lord
Yeah,
knows of a
she's-
path from this world into
She's
the
watching
netherworld.
And
her,
that is why the queen of the
her
dead
demon-
holds him in such contempt.
her demon dramas. It's probably like Telemundo
Aren't
or
you the
something.
queen? I've heard about you.
Telemundo.
My cousin's been spending time in your country.
That voice!
Yeah. Yeah.
Do it again! I'm totally gonna play this video back and do it again like 3 times.
Here you go, buddy. Have an apple.
Have a nap.
Also,
I'd like
give
a
me
large
large bag.
And your large bag go in. Every day you're hustling large bags. Oh, that's a lot of Valentinian gold. Now for the reorganization process.
Ah,
Or
save it
not.
for- Do it off
Queen
camera.
Mercedes, I'm nervous. This is my first time
I'd be
visiting a
nervous too
human
if I had
town.
hips like that. But I do, so. Does that make me nervous, Kaz?
Well, no, because you also wear pants.
Pants.
We don't see fairies often. If you're just visiting, buy a souvenir.
Yeah, why would I want a souvenir in this place?
Le
Detox
souvenir?
charm.
Is that how you say? No, I almost thought you bought that bag.
Why would I buy a tiny bag? It's useless. Well, it has 3 uses. But anyway, it's a waste of money.
And putting things in the bag.
Time to go after Titania once again. The Circle City.
The Circle City. Citadel. Big fat Pally Town.
Yeah, the soccer hooligan squad is back at
I
it.
wrote to the king of Titania about our impending
What is that
visit.
called? Rugby?
Why are we being led through these side streets and not directly to the
Yeah.
palace?
Urza, one of the 3 wise men, is the king's close aide. This insult may be his. We are surely being tricked.
Why would Beldor want to deceive me when I'm offering to pardon him?
He feels no guilt, nor does he want your blessing.
The magic
I think
wand
we
has a
should
little
go back
face.
before we end up
Really?
regretting our actions.
Oh my gosh, I didn't
I
know
think
that.
he will understand if we speak to him.
It's so cute. It
He
looks
was
like
very
something out of
loyal
Disney.
when he served my mother.
But will he be honest?
You doubt him too?
You need to understand that not everybody is bent on serving or protecting you.
You're mouthy for a frog.
You
Why did
know,
you bother coming along, huh?
frog. They got big mouths.
Your Majesty!
'Cause they're frogs.
Because I'm worried.
Oh no, they're gradually getting away.
Big fat Polly. Oh my god, he just stabbed that corpse. Ugh.
Now, as a seamless transition from the cutscene to the battle, they start you out with a mini-boss.
So nice. That's so nice of them.
Yeah. That's a word for it. Oh no, Matthew the Lillipad. We have to get him. Rescue Matthew. Alright.
Matthew Lilypad?
No, Lillipad. That's what they call dwarves who put funny hats on their heads and work for the fairies.
Huh. I had no idea.
Now, for the most part, you just have to keep away from their leaping attack. That is to say, keep away from their leaping attack and butt bounce, and blast him. He'll go down pretty easily from your damage, because these are not the, like, high-ranking soccer hooligans.
Oh no.
I thought for sure I was dead right here, because I'm like, oh crap, I am dizzied, and here comes the butt bounce. But it somehow missed me, so got to take him out. Of course, when you're at health this low, you can still die to pretty much any blow. Mercedes! Really flimsy! Be
Jeez.
very careful. This Mercedes was not installed with all the standard security features.
One of them being anti-lock brakes.
No ABS, no airbags, no seatbelts. Unsafe at any speed.
No TomTom.
Well, actually, I think I get the map pretty soon, so I do have kind of a TomTom.
Oh yeah, you do have a TomTom for this Mercedes. Interesting.
Tee-hee.
Tee.
Alright, this little battle ring is actually a humdinger.
Uh-oh. Does it have wizards?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Wizards!
I hate
The
wizards.
worst kind.
And it has upper level Wario.
Now, do not fret and do not fear, for Mercedes has a much better method of dealing with the wizards than Cornelius had.
Yeah, which is like knock back the stupid sword.
Yeah.
Where-
Well, that's part of it. She can reach a long way away, so it's not as hard to notice on the minimap that they're popping a sword out and then punish them for it right away. You know, you can play keep away, you can sort of zone them. Or you can just save up for a really powerful shot. And of course, since I've been pumping everything into Cypher power, I have, you know, more of a chance to kill them with the just little tick hits.
God. Stupid wizards. There's a reason why they say don't trust wizards. Summon creatures, make your life miserable. Only in it to read and win it. So Kaz, Medibot is a wizard, and you are a witch doctor quelling him in his wizardly fashions. What does that make me?
Well, you were the Chrono Witch, weren't you?
Yes, I am the Chrono Witch.
Yeah.
I am the Time Witch. I know what time it is, and therefore I know when to leave. I have exact timing sometimes. It's pretty fun. Exact
so-
timing. Say that twice.
Exact timing, exact timing?
Yes.
But-
It's exact in my timing. Anyways, I have exact time. I can feel time. This is no joke. I wake up exactly. Exactly when I need to wake up. Like sometimes even 5 minutes before. Because I know I'm going to wake myself up. So I wake up really early.
I shall be sure to put that to more practical use in the future.
Like buying a sandwich.
Buying a sandwich must be done with precise timing. Now that was an ooze, of course.
You killed him. You killed
I
him.
did. Because he goes down to the charge shot. Pretty much right away.
Wow. Is it because it's like
So
multiple
like
shots?
Cornelius had... For Cornelius, it was just this huge pain in the ass to deal with the oozes, and now, Mercedes can just sort of blast them from across the screen.
Alright, I have a question.
Hardly even
Jazz.
notice them.
Alright, so when dealing with wizards with Mercedes, you can shoot them without, shooting back their sword and pretty much annihilate them, right?
Well, sort of. And I think I'm about to demonstrate the important method for dealing with wizards as Mercedes. I mean, aside from just, the normal shoot sword into wizard, stun wizard, that kind of... Anybody can do that.
It's funny that I really like that.
As soon as we see, like, 3 or 4 wizards in a little group, that method becomes unusable.
Yeah, but it's funny that they collateral damage each other. I think that's the way it should be with most enemies. That would make it very fun. You kind of want to, take on them. You don't want
There are a lot of hits that will actually damage multiple enemies. Like, the wizards can, like, drop their swords on each other, drop swords on other enemies. Sometimes they'll cut an ooze in half. Okay, here we go. Anytime you need to deal with these wizards, and you have a Cypher level open, hit them with the piercing shot. It's a one-hit on them. You'll save yourself a bunch of time, especially if you have to deal with like lots of wizards all at once. Now, unfortunately, I could only get 2 of the 4 of them with that, so I'll have to pick the other 2 apart piecemeal. So I don't really want to spend another piercing shot if I can avoid it. I want to keep the Cypher up.
Every day is Cuddy Day in Wizardville.
There we go.
Cut. Dead.
Yep.
Now you need to get that guy. Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately the wizard managed to spawn another enemy, so I have to kill that one too.
Oh. Wow,
Okay,
look at all
piercing shot is also rather good for sweeping up the slimes, so you'll notice it just plowed through all of them.
And you got a little treasure!
Yeah.
And a
And
Wario!
once again, as Mercedes, my enemies are cut in half.
And a
My
Uzi!
reward is an ooze! Oozes can drop oozes as reward.
Hello, KFJ.
Ooze, ooze, ooze.
Oozy, oozy, poozy, poozy.
Oozy Oozeborn.
Oozy, oozeborn. Charmed. Oh no. Get them.
Yes, poisoned. Poisoned by an errant blade.
Yes, but at least you're slowly dying.
Whew.
And
Finally
you're relieved
recovered
of
from
the
the poison.
Magic.
It lasts a while. But the flip side of Mercedes being flimsy is that her hit points are low as well. Now, this means that she only takes 1 damage for every cycle of poison, because her hit points have 100 as the, or a 1 in the 100s place. If I were to gain but 28 more hit points, she would start taking 2 per tick.
That sword is just flying in midair.
Yep. The wizard is not around to direct it.
Very cute. Oh no. They're playing ball with you. Oh, you're so gross.
Now, I've employed hundreds of slimes to my own benefit.
Where's the other stuff? Oh, there's
Hey,
one
he's
of-
sort of wrapped around. Yeah, the little eyeball enemies aren't too terribly concerned with getting you. They just sort of pick a direction and go. And then sometimes they'll like change direction, but for the most part they're content to just sort of wander around the map.
looking for their death, for their tortured
Yeah.
souls. Torturing.
Is it fair to call them beholders? Maybe not.
I think floating eye is better. Floating eye.
The floating eyes. Floating eye!
It's a floating eye, come on.
Floating eye!
Floating eye.
Floating eye.
We
Now, I do want to use Piercing Shot on these assholes, but I want to get all the goblins too.
Oh my god. And all
So I think I will.
Wow, that was nice. I see that they didn't respawn until the swords were done cutting.
Indeed, the swords are an enemy unit, so the next wave is not going to spawn until all of the enemies are done. And since there wasn't a wizard around to direct the sword or get rid of it, and I didn't get rid of it, it just sort of floated until it ran out of its timer, and then that was it.
But that takes time, and you didn't get a superior. Or did you? I don't know.
No. I took too much damage for that. Oh, or maybe I exactly got it. Never mind. I don't remember how I did on any of these.
Alright, look, okay.
Besides, the carryover score makes it really difficult to tell exactly how much you're going to get.
Where exactly are you going?
Which is to say, you know, you can mathematically precisely tell where, but you know, for me in these videos, it's hard to keep that in mind.
Sometimes statistics are too much.
No, I didn't need to use the piercing shot on those because those are not the kind that immediately teleport away.
Yeek.
Oh well. Come here, goblin. There you go.
Oh, Gabo-chan. Gabo-chan! Yay!
Done
His
with you.
gauge is full, by the way.
It
I
says
don't
that
believe it.
anytime you... Well, no, it says that anytime you get, like, another level of magic meter. So if you go from 1 to 2, it'll say that. If you go to 2 to 3, it'll say that, and so on.
Are you extreme bagging it?
Wait,
Ooh,
you're not
check
the
this
queen,
guy
are
out.
you? What are you doing here? You came to shop? Seriously?
Are you a bee? Seriously?
Surprise!
Yeah! Knuckles cat!
You got
But
2
yes,
bags.
by this point I
Half-
have amassed quite a bit of wealth. And it's time to bag it up.
Time to
Bag it and tag it.
bag it and tag it. And you have 1 Valentinian gold left. Good job, sir.
But that is not enough. I want more.
Bags.
I want more! Look at this. 2 more bags are required. 1 more bag is required. I have to get it.
1 more bag is required, Kaz. Save,
Now.
send Napples to Napple
I
Valley
have
Apple.
3 Napples, and each one is worth 8. And I have 13 left over, so...
Uh-oh.
There's some
Is this math
calculations
time?
here. It is.
Oh no?
But I'll need more Napples, and Napple seeds don't sell for very much at all. Now this guy sells Napple seeds, and I have a plan brewing in my mind. So let's see just how much they cost me. It would cost me 15, and I would be able to sell the resulting Napples for 16. A net profit of 1, which is totally not worth it for what I'm trying here. So let's plant the Napples. Just use what I got. I'll probably have enough, and if not, well, like I can sell like an unlimited power or something. Those are easy enough to make. And now we're going to employ Quick Grow.
Wow, I've never used
This
Quick Grow.
potion is freaking amazing. This is what you use all of your troll molars for. It can, in theory, substitute for an unlimited number of phasons. So,
You need bags
how about
for that.
them Napples?
How about them Napples?
Wait, you're not the...
Them Napples is pretty sweet.
So you used your troll molars for that.
That's it. That's it. That is the thing that I use troll molars for.
Wow. But troll molars are so rare, though. I mean,
They
you
are.
really have to get a lot of space
I mean, it's
for
not a-
bags.
Yeah, it's not a super reliable plan.
So in a theory,
just that,
in theory,
You know, whenever you
Kaz-
pick one up, that's what you should be using it on.
Wow, that was amazing. And you got another bag. Wow, you really tasked that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't think that's anywhere near tassing, but here we
I
go.
I think that's pretty awesome.
Full inventory.
That was very clever. I am
Boom.
not. I feel so. I am not clever, Kaz. Like I could have done that, but I didn't think of it. Basically, I didn't know because I don't think I ever got that. Like there was like one thing I was missing.
Well, you can always go back and visit areas. If you start a book over, you'll be able to go back to all the areas, fight all the bosses again, and yeah. Do any of those are quest or ring, not quest rewards, but ring bonuses. Just barely not enough pepper to take this guy out. Of course, another wizard happens. Jerk. There. Enough of you guys. Nope. Got him.
All done.
That is Polly the Axe Knight dealt with.
Big Fat Polytown is defeated.
So we just have one more shop, and then that's it for Titania. We plowed our way right through it.
She is.
I saw you
she
in the
is
forest.
Master Plow.
I wanted you to meet my two little brothers.
This guy and fairies. We just keep meeting him.
Do you have a problem with that?
I don't know. I just.
I like being love tags.
Well, sure. It's pretty rad.
Yeah. And you're a fairy, so it makes it even better. Look at that prancing Kaz fairy. Yeah.
Which reminds me, happy St. Casimir's Day, Kiwi.
Happy St. Casimir's Day, Kaz!
Your Majesty!
Now, at this time, it is that day where you are, so.
Let's
It
make
is
a deal,
Casimir's
Beldor. As my messengers informed you, I will pardon your crimes on some conditions. Release Matthew, and show me your route to the Netherworld.
Princess Mercedes, your courage, ambitious nature, and your purity are virtues. But
Purity?
you are a poor leader. You are reckless, inattentive, and prone to being deceived.
Yeah, it says the Deceiver. Come on.
Help me?
'Tis not a bad idea to have the Demon Lord and the fairies wipe each other out. But I have another mission I must attend to.
I hope it's a
But
shade.
until then, let me provide a little more chaos and confusion to Ringford. Let's hear your true name. Hold on. Move, and the dwarf dies. Come, Belial.
You can't see it, but behind his back he has Avada Kedavra already.
What's wrong? Don't you understand? You cannot resist me!
No, I've already been a
Someone to
boss.
serve you.
'Tis an honor for a dragon to be enslaved to a wise man. I will continue to keep your heart bound with magic.
This is the time to kill the wizard.
You fool! Now, go! Fool, how dare you defy me!
You knocked him the fuck out.
I retract my offer. I no longer plan to pardon you. This is a better end.
Useless oaf!
I like how they do like.
Belial,
Do not worry about me. I cared for humans, and this is my fate. Worry not, fairy.
I won't let him get away. Beldor!
It's gonna crash right here.
Yeah.
So, Scoldy hasn't returned from the Inferno King's home.
And Urza seems busy dealing with the King of Titania. I'm lucky you're split up.
How dare you, frog! Aha! Ursa ordered you here, correct? The enemy will soon be here. Here she comes, the evil fairy who cursed this kingdom.
Stop right there.
And you have to fight Beldor the Sorcerer.
No. I
Now.
forgot about this fight.
Yeah, this fight can be a bitch, but what you have to do is separate Beldor from the Axe Knights. You cannot fight both of them at once. You will really hate yourself if you try. Now, having shot him twice, he's teleported back and away. I've quaffed the unlimited power, and the Axe Knights are gradually making their way to me. But in the meantime, he finally makes his swords happen, and then I can just open up and shoot him basically as much as I want, because I have the unlimited power on. So keep backing him away, keep away from the Axe Knights, wait for the swords, shoot away his little fireballs, and here we go! Part 2, and take him out right now.
Wow, that is the
'Cause he's
quickest
a-
time I have seen stuff happen
he's a-
like that.
You know, frail little wizard and doesn't have that many hit points.
Prepare yourself, Beldor!
Stupid teleportation.
I can't let you do that.
Yeah,
How's that,
Puka!
sorcerer? You'll never be able to use that magic now.
You're a damn Puka.
'Tis the Puka's curse. You will never be human.
What?
What?
Valentine.
Headbutt. Bam.
Look at that that
I
swagger.
think I overdid it.
It's like a Pokemon battle.
I know, right?
That.
Frog.
That skinny
Frog did
rabbit
tap.
there is Beldur's final form. And with this, I am done. Now go, before he wakes up.
Look at you.
The sorcerer is defeated. Good work, Queen. Be careful, I could still poison you. Wait. Queen Mercedes, thank you.
Oh, David Bowie, I love you.
I'm the Prince of Valentine. Although I'm finally able to show you my true form, I must bid you farewell.
What? But wait!
David
I can't
Bowie,
succeed without you!
I love you.
You're here for revenge.
What? Well, of course.
You have duties as a queen.
But you're a prince.
I have my own duties as well. I want to protect you, but I cannot grant that wish. You're still indecisive, but you will be a good queen. That reminds me, you should go on alone.
Wait! I don't even know your name!
I am Ingwe.
As in, no fucking
We shall
way.
meet again.
David Bowie, come back to me.
Ingwe.
David Bowie.